What's up? I'm Sean Malto. I've been skating for 21 years now, and these are the top 5 worst, weirdest injuries for me. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I know people slam, but me? It was right before my first day of high school. I knocked my teeth out skating. It was a 3-block into a pool. I was trying to nollie big spin heel, and I was landing on him, and it started drizzling. I was like, all right, right here. Nollie big heel, caught it, ditched my board. Right when my feet hit the ground, slipped straight to my face. Bam!
Oh my God! Oh, my teeth!
I'll never forget that feeling of just feeling my teeth all gnashed around.
Oh my God!
I remember like holding my mouth. I opened my hands and blood just fell off into the ground. I knocked out these 3 teeth. These 2 were crumbled. The front left one was gone. I go to the dentist and they were trying to like piece my teeth back together and like kind of line some things up. The dentist pulled out half of my tooth over here. So what happened was I thought I smashed it out, but half of it broke and the other half jammed up into my nasal cavity. And I remember being in the dentist chair just all numbed up. This was after the hospital, this is hours later. And she just pulled it out and I remember looking like, and then she just jammed it right back in. They put like little globs of super glue and then just like a wire. It was like as makeshift braces as they could do at the time just to hold my teeth in line. And my first high school photo in the yearbook was just that. This is the coolest part about this. I just got my braces off like a couple months before, so it was perfect, you know? Couldn't ask for a better time. All right, put that as number 1. The other one that was a little traumatizing is when I was like 11 or 12. I was going to Smith grind a bench at a skate park. I remember locking to a Smith grind, and I think my back foot just slipped off. The nose dove into the ground, and I credit carded myself. Is it credit or debit? I'm not sure. It's when I skated boards for as long as I possibly could. And my tail was so razor-tailed out. Right when I credit carded, I knew something was wrong. And I go into the porta potty and I reach down and I'm like, I pull my hand out and there's just blood all over my hand. And I'm like, no! My dad's like, what happened? And I'm like, dude, I credit card, I don't know, like it's bleeding, I don't know where it's coming from. Go to the hospital, I spared the pair. It was just right on the taint and it just split it open. And I basically had to go like a pregnancy chair, right? And they did like cut out a little, and then they had to put 3 stitches in my taint. I was in middle school and all the kids made fun of me, called me wobbles. I mean, I was walking like this around school. That one sucked, especially, you know. Easily top 5 is the ankle injury from Kansas City. I'll probably deal with that for the rest of my life, you know? I was trying to varial heel flip into this fountain. I honestly was like, I'm just gonna do this, we're gonna go, like, whatever. And there was this party afterwards that we were all gonna go to. I was all excited about. I'm like, I'm just gonna land this, go party, whatever. Just kind of got lazy on the bail. I kind of caught it, just like toss it, but didn't fully get it. And so when I came down, my back foot rolled. It literally felt like I snapped my ankle. Right when I did it, I was like, I broke my ankle.
I fucking broke my ankle right now. Are you serious? Ow.
And when I think something's wrong, and for some reason my natural reaction is to take off running. So I just took off running. And I got like probably 10 steps in before I just like, it was done.
Yeah, that's bad, bad, man.
Fuck, man.
My friends grabbed me and were like going to the car, and they're like, dude, what's that? What's that? What's that? And I was like, what? And I looked down and there was blood coming out of the little air holes of the shoe.
Dude, it's bleeding, like gushing blood down, man.
Dude, how's it bleeding this bad?
Oh my God, dude.
No, we know this.
Yeah. I think I might have broke my ankle right now.
Getting more than that, bleeding like hell.
My initial reaction was, I snapped my ankle, my bone's through the skin. That's what it felt like. Go to the hospital, x-rays go. Actually, nothing was broken. So you have your tibia and fibia that come down like this and then your ankle. My ankle rolled so far to the side and dislocated out that these bones hit the ground, which caused my skin to split. And that's what caused the bleeding out of my shoe. They had to go in and reattach everything. I tore muscle, tore ligaments. But since the skin split, I had to get immediate surgery to clean out the joints so no infections were happening. I had to get put in a cast, wait 2 weeks, then get the full reconstructive surgery on that. 9 months later, had to go back and do a cleanup surgery. So it was a solid year and a half. What I am psyched on is I did get into a great surgeon. I'm skating and being able to jump down sets and stuff like that. That is a dream come true.
Oh my God, I fucking broke my ankle right now.
This one wasn't that bad, but it scared me because this was my first surgery ever. And it was my left meniscus. I was on a trip, Yes We Canada, and I was trying to tray flip. One try, I caught it, but I took my front foot off at the last second. So my front foot planted, my back foot went with my board, and I slipped back and just kind of like compressed my knee. A meniscus is like a bushing for your knee. So when I tore it, creates like just a little space in there, takes a little pie out of the chart. I went to Danny Way's doctor, Dr. Previte. I want Danny Way's knee right here, put that in there. This guy was like, look, we just go and we snip it out, and you're like, you're fine. Like, you walk out of surgery. And I'm like, all right. So he snips it out. I go to physical therapy like the next day. They're moving my knee in the way it's supposed to move. And the only way I can explain it is like, it almost feels like if your knee were to be going the other way. Like, that's how much pain and how stiff it is. And it literally feels like it's just gonna go like this, like, pa! And so he's just yanking on it. And I remember thinking, I'm like, he knows what he's doing, and I've never been to physical therapy before. I threw up. And the dude was like, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. To his defense, he fast-tracked me. I skated a street league 8 weeks after that, I remember that. I made the finals. There's like this kind of longer rail down a bank. It's in Denver, Colorado. I slammed backsmithing it. Ty was filming Rolling Longland, so Ty was kind of coming around like that, right? My first one I grinded and I jumped off and I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna go fast and do this one. He's like, all right, cool. I went probably twice as fast as I went the first try and backsmithed it, no problem. I was like, got the clip. Ty was like, I wanted to be on this side filming, but since I went twice as fast as my first try, the timing just got off. I was like, I got it. Like, nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I know people slam, but me? Ollie, come up short. Back foot gets on the rail, my front foot just dips off and pitches me backwards. And I just remember being in the air just like, I don't know where I'm at, right? I don't know where to put my hands. Bam, hit my back of my head and my back so fucking hard. My head's ringing and I'm looking around and I see Stevie Perez. And he's like, and I see his face and I'm like, oh shit, like something bad happened, right? And I'm laying down and I grab Stevie's leg and I'm holding on to his leg and I'm like, dude, it's July 1st, we're in Denver, Colorado. I was scared I was gonna lose my memory. And Stevie's all rubbing my back, he's like, you're good, doggy. You're good, doggy. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try this again. I get up and I was like, like, couldn't move. From that slam, there was a street league a month after, right before they're shutting the lights off to start the contest. I went backside over crook, just like whatever, just to get to the other side, locked on my heel and I flew back and I just, routine kind of fall on my back, but it totally threw it out and spasmed up again. I couldn't skate the contest. Oh, Eric blew his ass cheek out. Eric took my spot and he tried to back three the set and slipped out and blew his ass cheek out. So still, that's my bad, Eric. Those were my top 5 injuries. Don't do any of those. Take it from me, don't do that.
Oh my God, I fucking broke my